Alright, next is the top edges of the mold. And I want them to just gradually curve in to the front. The top edge right now is just, this. Way too floppy. So I need to make it a little bit more rigid. I might just put a lip on it like this over here, just enough that it can still curve, but it'll try to keep itself straight. But I'll be able to get like a long curve over the whole thing. Yeah, that's like perfect. Maybe actually just get a bit fatter lip, because this bends more than I would want it to. And of course, instead of like twisting like this bottom edge, I just want the top one to be 90 degrees the whole way down. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Well, it better be, because that's what I'm doing. Should make a good top edge. If it's not bendy enough, I can just trim it a little thinner, but I think it'll be good. This mold's going pretty slow, but that's okay, because if I get it right, I'll be able to use it for lots of things. So I want to make sure I don't rush it. And I think I'm doing a good job on that. Alright, it's pouring rain outside today, so I'm not going to do any fiberglass. But I was thinking maybe I could go over some boat design stuff. Because presuming I get these pontoons to work pretty well, I'll have to make the rest of the boat and figure out blah blah blah, I don't know. One thing I need to figure out is like how much space is inside these pontoons. Because I want to make it so you can get inside the pontoons and maybe have like a little bed in one part and have another part where it gets a little taller. Here is half the cross section of the fattest part of the pontoon. It's upside down right now. So the other part comes down here. So it'll be 3 feet across along the top. Let me just flip this over. So 3 feet across along the top, and then this will be 3 feet, which gives it a height of 2 feet 4 inches. I've taken my mattress, which is 6 feet along, and just fold it into roughly the right shape with a pot in the way. And this will basically be like a pontoon upside down. So I might have to use my imagination to, pretend it's right side up. But this should give me an idea of how much space is in there. Looks kind of dark. Hold on a minute. Swipe some of those. Alright. Oh, that's actually not a bad amount of space. One can almost sit in here. Be perfect for sleeping though. Man, it's like perfect for kids in there, isn't it?
I'm a baby chipmunk.
Hey, go to your pontoon. Oh, I'm so jealous of these kids. You guys are gonna have like cool pontoon hangouts in the new boat. I guess I better do a good job on it. Oh, I should make it an escape hatch out the front too. Just like that. Alright, I'm thinking the front and the back of the pontoons should be sealed. Maybe with a little way to get in just to check for water. But basically sealed in the front and the back. And then a bulkhead here that's in the shape of stairs. And one here too. And then, wait, which side's the front? Okay, let's say this is front. I can have a little escape hatch there with a good door that doesn't let any water in. And then back here, I think I'd want this top part to slope up here. And then a taller wall on the side here so waves don't get in. So this would be a bigger entrance over here. So you could actually like stand here and get out into the main part of the boat. Oh yeah, and then my windows that I got put in the sides here somewhere. I don't know, somewhere that's going to be above the water line. Kind of like that, with a front hatch that opens. And then back here, also a wall here. And then you can walk down the stairs, go inside, and like hang out. Stare out your windows, take a nap, whatever. I should probably have like a bulkhead here and one there, but just partial ones, like with big doors so you can get through. But then if some water comes through here, it'll be blocked from getting into the middle section. And so like, how high would the ceiling have to be able to sit in it? What if I was sitting up extra tall?
About 38 inches.
So if it was like 3 feet, if I had an extra foot, one would be able to sit inside the pontoon. No problem. Alright, let's see what we got here. Huh. Alright. Now what? Alright, I've got a semi-rigid strip along the top edge. I've got a bottom flange or something that I can use to connect to the other side of the mold. Now I need to put like a curve in this. Kind of like that, but not just because there's a paint can stuffed under there. Oh great, this one's aiming that way and the other one's aiming that way. It means I have to turn one of these around. Let's go, you! Man, those could almost be airplane wings. Huh. Well, that's pretty much what it's supposed to look like. Good. This has to be a little higher. But yeah, looks like everything's gonna line up pretty good. Right about like that. Yeah. Alright, I think I just need to clamp this sucker all the way down the seam really well. Put my cross-section pieces in just to get it to be all the right shape. And then slap some fiberglass on the sides and it should be locked into a good shape. Yeah, I hope. Might have to get a little bit creative making those cross sections because I don't have any plywood around.